Hello everyone, my name is Jaimie and I want to talk to you about daily deal sharing on Twitter. And this is a joint work with my advisor, Professor Jinan Chung. So this is the order of my presentation and I only have 10 minutes, so I'll try to go as quickly and clearly as possible. Hard to hear. So as you know, Twitter is used for a variety of purposes, and business is one of the many application domains, and businesses are seeking new opportunities to advertise their products and increase brand awareness through social network service, such as Twitter. And what we wanted to look at is a particular type of business, such as Groupon or Living Social. And these businesses are called the daily deal sites or group buying sites. And how many of you are familiar with these group buying sites and have used these in the past? So I'm pretty sure many of you have used it. What it does is basically it's a site where they offer you big discounts on products or certain services, like on restaurants or on hair salons or like concerts and all types of services. And to give you a brief idea of how to share the information, daily deal information on Twitter, let me give you an example. So you can, if you register as a member for a daily deal site, you can select a city of your interest. In this case, let's say I'm interested in Chicago and the daily deals that are offered in Chicago. Then in this case, Groupon will send you an email on a daily basis with the information of the deal that is going on at the moment. And it gives you a brief description and the name of the restaurant. And if you view this deal, it leads you to the website with more detailed description. For example, it gives you the original price of the deal and the discounted price, the discount rate, and how many hours you have left, how many are sold at the moment, and in which location you can get this discount. And it's kind of hard to see it, but they have a Twitter button here installed where if you click on it, a pop-up window shows up with a message, a pre-populated message about this deal and a link to this particular web page, which leads you to this web page when you click on it. So when you can directly tweet this on your timeline by using the tweet button feature. And this was what we wanted to look at through our research. And the problems are by collecting the data from Twitter and from the Groupon website, are we able to define some characteristics of the daily deals that are predominantly shared on Twitter? And when are these daily deals mostly shared on Twitter, through what medium? And is this sharing of information on Twitter correlated with the actual sales performance of the deals? So if a deal is talked about more often on Twitter, would this lead you to a bigger sales of that deal? So the basic method is to collect the data and analyze the frequency range and timing of the sharing of tweets containing the URL links. And I will refer to this sharing of tweets containing the URL links as Twitter sharing from now on for the ease of expression. And so we will first have to collect the data using the public Twitter API and Groupon API. So we collected the data for a 5-month period. And in total, we had 87,000 different tweets on 26,000 different Groupon deals. And we additionally collected the Living Social, which is another daily deal site. And we collected about 1,000 Living Social deals information. And after that, we had to clean out the necessary data that we needed and parse out. For example, if we had encoding errors, we had to clean them out. And we only looked at the deals that are offered in the United States. And we performed some statistical analysis to verify some of the hypotheses that we had. So these are the findings. First of all, when this is the frequency graph showing how many times how many of the deals are shared how many times on Twitter. So for example, there's about 12,000 different deals that were shared only once on Twitter, and very few deals that were shared often on Twitter. And it shows you a power. You can observe a power law distribution, meaning there's a lot of deals that are shared very few times and few deals that are shared many times on Twitter. So we had a question in mind, and that was, so what is the characteristics of the deals that are popular on Twitter? So we looked at the top 10 most frequently shared deals, and we could find that all but one deals were limited in quantity, mean when they offered deals, they only sold it in certain numbers, and if like more than a certain number of people reached the purchase, then they no longer sold it. And top 9 deals out of 10 were limited in quantity. And top 7 deals were redeemed at multiple locations, meaning some of the deals are only available at one place, while some of the deals could be redeemed at many places. For example, top 1 deal was a coupon for American Apparel, which could be used at all different states within the United States. And top 5 deals belong to the shopping category, and no generalization could be made in terms of price of the deal, meaning we first thought that top deals would be really cheap in price, but it ranged from cheap to expensive. So based on these observations, we wanted to actually check if the deals that show different characteristics are shared differently on Twitter. So for example, we wanted to see Twitter sharing was different upon different categories and upon redemption location and limitedness. And we wanted to see if the cheaper deals were shared more frequently on Twitter, or if the ones with the bigger discount rates were shared more on Twitter. So first of all, we could see that here, it's hard to see it, but this is the different categories, and it varies from arts and entertainment, beauty and spas, food and drink, and a variety of them. And you can see this is the green. It shows you the number of daily deals that are shared on Twitter. So there is about 5,000 different arts and entertainment deals, while very few like nightlife deals that are shared on Twitter. But this orange is the number of tweets. So what this shows you is there's 5,000 different arts and entertainment deals being talked about on Twitter, and 15,000 tweets contain those deals, 5,000 different deals. And you could see that the number of daily deals and number of tweets are fairly proportional, except that there's a notable peak in the shopping category. And we thought this was maybe because a lot of shopping category deals could be redeemed at multiple locations, unlike many arts and entertainment deals, which could be only redeemed at a single location. So following that idea, we tested whether this redemption location and limited availability of the deals really determine the different Twitter sharing frequency, and we could see that through the Mann-Whitney test, that non-local deals were shared more frequently compared to the local deals, as we expected. But we could not really conclude that the limited deals were more frequently shared on Twitter. And this was on the contrary to our expectation. And this one shows you the price of the deal and the number of tweets depending on the price of the deal. And also on the contrary to our expectation, we could not see that they were correlated. We thought they would be negatively correlated, and people would be interested more in the cheaper deals, but we could not see any correlation. And similarly with the discount rate, there was no correlation, and we thought this was because the daily deal sites already offer big discounts, so people are inelastic to price and discount rates in this case. All right. So this shows you the how often people share daily deal information depending on the day of the week and that at what hour of the day. I'll skip over this due to limitation of time. And this last part shows you if the more tweets are shared, if the sales are bigger. And as we expected, we could see that the more the tweets, the more the Twitter sharing, the bigger the sales, and they were very strongly correlated, which shows you which is the evidence of the potential influence of Twitter as an effective means of sales, daily deal information sharing. So in conclusion, we could see that Twitter could be used to capture the demands of the users, and the daily deal sharing is positively correlated with the sales volume. And Twitter can be used for tracking, not just tracking the consumer interests, but keeping them interested as well. And these findings, we believe, shed light on the significance of Twitter as an effective marketing platform. Thank you very much.